Hi guys, welcome back. So I'm not going to go ahead and backtrack from last year because there's so much that's been happening this year and it's only like May 1st. That I have to share. And some of it it's not I'm actually not proud of at the same time. But if I'm gonna be transparent on this channel, then I'm gonna be honest because what do I gotta lie for? Right? Okay, so let's get started. But first, our intro, finally. Okay, where do we start? Like, oh my gosh, you guys. When I tell you the Lord has been active this whole time, and it's just that the fact that I'm just now realizing is crazy. Just to let you know, it's gonna be a long video, okay? So you might want to get your popcorn ready, get your notes ready, and let's go on this journey because it's a lot. Okay, so we're starting with January 2025. So what happens in January? We got a new year. It's my birthday, beginning of the year. So this year for my birthday, I went on a hike. I have a roommate, so I just like alone time, okay? I really love and cherish my alone time, but I do like my roommate, I really do. But yeah, so I just went to get a hotel and just spend some time alone with me and my Lord and Savior, you know. And I went on a hike on my birthday actually, and it was beautiful. It was a tough hike. It was a tough hike, and I did a hike today as well, but today's hike was easier than that hike. But it was a tough hike. I was sweating, y'all. I was sweating. But I'll insert a little picture here. But yeah, went on a hike. I got this food I wanted to try for the longest. By the way, I live in Japan if you're not tracking. Yeah, I live in Japan. Ooh. Anyways, it's still surreal at this moment. Anyways, yeah, so I went hiking for my birthday. It was great. And then I did my hair. And I finished my hair real quick, you guys. Like the Lord giving me the skills. Not gonna lie. Okay. Then I can't think of, we're not about to give you my whole life story in every single day of this month, but basically the things that I've been I guess you can say going through. So it starts at the end of last year. See, context, I gotta give you guys context. Okay, so basically at the end of last year, well, last year in general, I came to Japan in 2023, June 2023, and I've been my own boss kind of, and I really I really do like to do things my own way, you guys, okay? But I get to have a clean slate and control this section that is very like messy. So I get to fix that up. So I'm on this roll. It's literally only me, so I get to dictate. And as long as I follow certain things, obviously I can do pretty much whatever I want in this section. And it's great. I love my job. I motor T, all this good stuff, Marines, blah, blah, right? So I'm doing this all the way. And then I get a sergeant. So I am a corporal, right? So then I get a sergeant, and mind you, he's a sergeant, right? I am still an NCO, but since he's over me still, he still gets the more, he should have more responsibility, right? And I don't really like to share. So it was a learning process for me to learn how to work with him and still be able to do what I want to do, right? But he actually is really chill, and we ended up being the tag team championship with working and partnership. And so like he still does work. Yeah, I get to still do my thing and work, and I'm able to like teach him things and he teaches me things, and it was really good. So no complaints. right? Anyway, so we're doing all of this tag team championship, and then we had a little reorg. So we got to keep some personnel, got new personnel in this section of mine. Mind you, it's still a small section. And so it was an adjustment, but boom, it's coming to an end. They want to pull All Motor T together. So we're separate in two separate companies right now, but now they're going to put me in another. Take us little section in one company and add us to the other. And there's a whole bunch of people in the other section, and basically I would lose my job. And I'm literally loving life, loving vacation, no complaints. And so I knew this reorg was gonna happen, right? Towards like October, they said, right? And I was not ready for it, not gonna lie, but I knew it was coming because I had no like real like problems in my life, So I was like, God, my life is too calm right now. Like, I know something is coming. And when they said that, this was the thing that was coming, and I can see it right before it comes. So boom, it comes, and it sucks. It really does. And I'm just trying to find my place, and I'm just frustrated. Well, I guess I wasn't frustrated. I was really just annoyed with everybody, not gonna lie. And I don't think it's easy for me to get annoyed. But yeah, so it was a big adjustment, and I'm really just trying to work and help where I can because these people need Jesus and they need help. Not gonna lie, they just piss me off work-wise. Anyways, so yeah, and then boom, and I don't like doing nothing, and this is exactly what I'm doing. Like, I'm not able to be an NCO and work, So it's very, very annoying how they do things, how they allow things. Like, oh my gosh, so much. Anyways, so yeah, that brings me to this year, right? So we're still in that little, but mind you, for the holidays, everything kind of calms down. So if it's even slower or whatever. Anyways, boom, to catch up, we get through all the holidays, whatnot. January, boom, I have my birthday. And I took some time off. Also, other things that I do. So I do this thing called Awana Clubs with children. It's like a Christ, but for children, study club, basically. And I teach the first graders. So it's like 6 and 7-year-olds, and they're so cute. And I usually have about 9 every Sunday, and I have my partner Olivia, which I love her so much. But anyway, so I do that, and I also have a Wednesday night Bible study with all women, and they are amazing, and I really thank God for them because before I got to Japan, I was literally like, can I get a Bible study? Because my last Bible study, I love them too, was mixed, so it was guys and girls on Sundays and everything, but I don't know, it's just something about all women. It's just something about it. And he gave it to me literally right when I got there, and it's just such a blessing. Anyways, so work, right? We're talking about work at this point. It's annoying, it's frustrating, and I gotta go. So in October, this is what I mean. So in October, so all last year, I was trying to basically get a free ticket home. That's what you can kind of say in a sense. But basically, because for my job, I wanted to go to advanced school for the longest. And I've been trying to get on the class all year last year, and nothing worked out. And it was because the schoolhouse, the advanced school, is in the States. And so after I finish the school, I'm able to take leave in conjunction, right after, and then go home versus, so obviously that's cheaper to buy a ticket from somewhere in the States to your state versus from overseas to your state. So obviously it would have been cheaper. That's what I mean, a free ticket home. Obviously, I'm still going to have to pay, but it's just less money, right? And I was not able to do that at all. So October, I was like, I can't do this. I need to go home. It had been 2 years since I've been home. So I was like, I'm just going to pay for a flight. So boom, flight, 1500, right? So I'm like, whatever. And then I took it, and I was taking it this year, February. It's like mid-February to March. So about a month, 24 days-ish. But yeah, so I did that, right? So I paid for that ticket in October, so I knew I was gonna have leave. So leading up to my leave, it was very busy. And then we ended up going to, Convoy Simulators, which is something that my job does. And we were going to be, I'm stationed in mainland, so we would go to Okinawa, the smaller island in Japan, right? It's like a 2-hour flight. And we went there for like 10 days. But mind you, so I'm thinking, so the thing was from like February 7th to February 14th. I start leave on the 19th, February 19th, right? Tell me why we get there and they're like, oh, we're going to get extended to the 19th. And my leave starts on the 18th, honey. My flight is on the 19th. So what are you talking about? Like, it's the fact that we literally just landed there and you want to say that, oh, you're not gonna be able to go home. Like, I have my leave in, and it's approved. Like, I'm gonna make my flight. So I don't know what they thought. That's not funny. Like, that's not funny. First off, leaving 4 days just so happens. Yeah, I'm trying to go. Like, you're crazy. Yeah, so that was really crazy. But the grace of God, I still made it to my flight. We ended up leaving the day before, the day before my leave started. So we got back on like the 18th, I believe. So I started leave on the 18th and I leave the 19th. So we literally got back on the 18th and, or something like that. And we had to, mind you, the day before I was leaving, I was in such a rush. I was cooking, I was trying to clean, I was trying to get things. Lots of things going on, you guys. Anyways, so by the grace of God, I got to go on leave and he paid for my ticket home for leave, right? All these things. Mind you, I take college classes as well, right? And so I'm active duty military, you can take free online classes, right? Free online classes. You don't have to pay for them. Using TA, which is tuition assistance, you can take about 6 to 7 classes a physical year, so October to October, 6 to 7 classes, which is really easy, you guys, and it's paid for. And then you apply for FAFSA, and they give you, based off your income, they give you free money, and you can literally buy yourself a laptop depending on how much you get, and it also depends on your rank. Like for a POC, you can literally get like $5,000. But anyways, so I've been doing school since 2020. And we're here. We're almost done, you guys. But anyways, so I was trying to submit my FAFSA, and I usually always do it, in a good, decent amount of time or whatever, right? But it was not submitting, you guys. I contacted X, Y, and Z, and they all just like sending me videos on how to submit FAFSA. Like, I've done this 3 years. For 3 years, I think I know how to submit FAFSA, you guys. Like, obviously I'm responding respectfully, but it's just like, this is not working. I know. And when I was on the phone with Shorty, she was annoying me. She told me something. Did you check your browser? And I'm just like, no crap, right? Like, I just want to blast her, you guys. Like, anyways, so I did all the things and it just was not working. And I tried multiple times. I went to the education center. I was like, do you guys know any methods? Nobody was helping me. Nobody knew. They had no answers. And I was like, you know what? Fine, whatever. So last year I paid for a couple classes or whatever, right? Mind you, so this is 2025 now. It's a new year. Every start of the year, what do? Oh, our taxes? Yeah. Little do I know. So usually, I'm not giving you always in my business, but I'm gonna let y'all in my business a little bit, just a little bit, right? So usually for tax returns, I usually get like $600. But for some reason, everybody else usually gets more. And I'm just like, am I doing my taxes wrong? Like, I used to do them on TurboTax. And I did my taxes on TurboTax for 2 years, you guys. And then for some reason, it wants to act up the third year I try. So last year I did them on, I just wanted a person to do them because wasn't trying to deal with TurboTax. Okay. And then this year I tried TurboTax again, still acting up. So I just went in person this year at the tax center to do them. Moral of the story, yeah, we didn't even get to the good part. But remember, all of this is context, right? So boom, February, I literally submitted my FAFSA right before I went on leave. For some reason, it just decided to work now. And I got to submit it literally probably some early February, like right before I went on leave, right? So boom, I go on leave and everything in a bag of chips. Like the first day I was home, I know my family who's gonna be watching this, they're gonna be like, oh my God, why didn't you say something? I'm not gonna say anything. Anyways, so you're just gonna have to find out watching this video if you made it to 16 minutes. Anyways, yes, you guys, I went on leave and the first night I was having a breakdown because it was overwhelming. I was so frustrated. Like, why is my dad spazzing over nothing? And then my mom, she was just, you guys, it was just a lot the first day. And I just went for a drive. And yeah, it really helped. And then another thing, it's cold in Japan, you guys. Like the winter months, January and February, it's cold. So mind you, I'm from Texas. So I'm like, oh, I can't wait to be in the warmth. You guys, I got home. It was cold. It was cold. I said, what is this? What is this? What are we doing in Texas? It's February. It's February 18th, 19th. And you telling me it's cold? Like, you guys, what was we doing? Don't understand. Anyways, yes. So, and our pipes were frozen at the house, you guys. Like, so we couldn't, since our pipes was frozen, we couldn't take a shower for like 4 days. So I'm over here showering at the gym. I had to find me a gym because, mind you, I'm not on a base, so it's not that easy. So I had to go shower at the gym every day, bro. Like, I mean, I guess that's not that bad, really. But still, like, Jesus, what's going on? Anyways, and then the next week, so I went to Idaho, you guys, and it was beautiful. And tell me why I had the best tacos. I don't want to hear it. Best tacos, hands down, I ever had in my life. Mind you, I'm 24. Best tacos, Idaho. I love birria tacos. I really love them, you guys. And so I'm judging the place off the burrito tacos. That place, I can't even think of the name of it right now, but Idaho, hands down, got the tacos. Mind you, who would ever thought, right? Who would ever think? If you're from Idaho, comment down below because you're cool. You're cool. And Idaho is so beautiful, you guys. Like, I'm so going back. Everybody was so nice. Oh, my Airbnb was amazing. Like, chef's kiss. That was a great little trip. I have a quest to visit all the 50 states, you guys. Right now we're about like at 14 states, something like that. Anyways, so boom, I take a week off and go to Idaho, then I come back. You guys, I come back to Texas. I go back home. Mind you, the pipes aren't frozen anymore or whatever. I go back home. There is not a hurricane. There is a tornado, you guys. You guys, I've been home for one night. We wake up. There's a tornado. All this wind blowing. So my street is an outlet. It has no outlet. And it was locked off, you guys. It was blocked off because the freaking electricity pole was blocking the street. We couldn't get out the street, you guys. And I'm just like, first the water. now the electricity's out, and I was gonna cook for my instructors, like ruining all my plans. Like, mind you, I was taking Ubers in Idaho because I'm not driving to Idaho. And I ended up, because my car is at home, like, and now the street is blocked off, and they said we can't drive and this and that. Like, what? Another thing, you guys, like, literally, so no electricity for like 2 days, and I had to start using Ubers, and Ubers is expensive in Texas because $30 per Uber one way, bro, and I gotta get back, right? Yeah. So I spent a fat bit on my leave. You guys, I was talking to a friend from my my Bible study that she also lives in Texas. So I got to meet up with her because she had left Japan and everything. But yeah, I was telling her, I was just like, I think the Lord has put me on 2025 Strongest Soldiers edition because yeah, I was going through it, you guys. I was going through it. Okay, but I didn't see the goodness in the Lord yet, right? So boom, I get back from leave. Sad, right? I get back from leave mid-March, and everybody is basically leaving for Korea. So I went to Korea last year, so I wasn't really trying to go, mind you. They were supposed to leave while I was at, either way, I didn't go. So they were getting ready to go to Korea. They go to Korea, right? And so I stay back, so it's not that many personnel, all this stress. And they're talking about so my friend, he left to Oki, mind you, we're in like mainland, he left to Oki to be the bus driver because it's just one of our licenses for Motor T that you can get, right? And you have to be over 21 and such and such. And he's been there for 3 months. He was supposed to be there for 2 months, but there's nobody to replace him. I don't have the license, so I couldn't help, right? And everybody who did have the license or had a decent license, they didn't want to go back because they actually we got a lot of Marines who came, like re-enlisted and came to mainland. And they didn't want to go back. It's like, but I hear so many good things about, Okinawa. And they was like, nah. It's like they got PTSD from driving a bus in Okinawa. Oh my gosh. So, 1, to get away from work. 2, to allow my friend to come back to mainland because he missed it. He was getting a little depressed out there. And 3, because nobody else really wanted to go. But I was definitely voluntold to go on this bus course, and I thought he was messing with me because I was like, when you get the bus license, you get hoarded out, period. That's why people barely have them. But anyways, yeah, so I get on this bus course. Mind you, it's like less than a week, whatever. And then I ended up replacing him being the bus driver, right? So, but I don't know when I'm leaving to replace him, right? So everything's up in the air. And then another thing, I get put on this board to pick up sergeant, all this other stuff, right? This is a long video, but I promise you to disappoint you guys. So this is all the context. Now let me explain the goodness of the Lord. The goodness of the Lord. So, the Lord is so good, right? And he has, I don't know why I just took that out. I didn't even, okay. I have really had the privilege of falling in love with Jesus Christ, aka JC. And it's really amazing. Like this weekend or this past week, I've really gotten to fall in love with him, and it really is undescribable. And not me about to cry, but like the love is crazy, you guys. Like, it's just like, how could you not love him back? That's what it is. It's just, how could you not love him back? We are not crying, bro. It's just so, it really gets me every time I think about it, you guys. But his amazing, it's just so good. Like, I can't describe it, but I will tell you about the things he has done in my life. And that's what I'm saying. I can't see him, obviously. But I know we're supposed to not base it off emotions, but he knows me so well. And it's just like, I just feel him, like, and I'm just so grateful, you guys. Like, anyways, let me explain, because you're not going to understand. So in our Bible study group, we are reading The Power of a Praying Woman. Yeah, this book been through some things. Anyways, we're in this book, and we're almost done with the book, as you see right at the end. But in the beginning, it was talking about names that to call your. It says your God, but our God, you know, he's your God too. I promise you, he loves you. He loves you so much. His faithfulness is unmatched. His loyalty, aka faithfulness, is unmatched. But he has so many names, right? And this just lists a couple names, right? And as I was thinking about this video, I've been wanting to make this video for a week and a half, and the Lord, for some reason, I couldn't say anything until recently. So it's weird how the Lord works. But I highlighted the things if they apply to my life, and I almost highlighted damn near all of them. But let me explain. So healer, how has he been my healer? You guys, so January, it's cold and people go snowboarding, usually in January or February. So I went snowboarding like at the end of January, for the first time. And it was so much fun. But literally on the last week, when we were practicing on the baby hill, you know, to get comfortable, because we both never did this before. And then literally we get on the big hill and we go in, and obviously the speed is going fast, and we was only on this little rabbit baby hill. At the end of the hill, I literally flipped, and I felt like I broke something, bro. I felt like I twisted my knee, and and my left knee got injured in 2023, and I'm obviously conscious about it. But sometimes my other knee hurts too. I got knee problems randomly. Anyways, and I thought my knee just died at that moment. I stand up, like I literally started crying. My friend didn't even notice, because obviously he's at the top, because I was gonna record him coming down. Anyways, so I'm thinking I messed up my knee, and I'm like, no, because I need to run my POT before I go and leave. Oh my God, right? And then I stand up, and I'm okay. I record him, and I'm telling him, like, yeah, we gotta go. I'm done. I think I broke something. And then I'm walking, I feel okay, so cool. I go home that day. It's Saturday. We were at top of the morning, obviously. We get back, it was a long drive. We get back around, we ate something, get back around the Bear Bricks at 2 o'clock, right? We got up early in the morning, okay? I'm tired. So, take off my stuff, lay in the bed, go to sleep. I go to sleep. I wake up, my ankle, I thought it was my knee, right? My ankle is on fire, you guys. I wake up hot. My ankle is on fire. It's literally pulsing. It's like sharp pain everywhere, like literally all over my whole ankle. I'm like, oh nah. Obviously, I gotta go to Gunny Google, and thinking about all my symptoms, it says sprained ankle. My ankle was swollen, it was thick, it was red. Yeah, and I was like, oh, I twisted my ankle, not my knee. Wow. I try, so my major is in kinesiology, so movement anatomy, right? Yeah, so I was about to wrap my knee, because I'm looking at TikTok, like, what do? I wrap my knee, well, I get up, can't even walk. Can't walk, can't put any weight on it whatsoever. So I'm hopping kind of hurts because of the like aftermath, but like I can still feel it. Either way, it hurts, and it's just, Lord. And I do on Sunday mornings. So Awana is it's at 4 to 5:30 Sunday evening. So in the mornings, My church has Calvary Chapel, Iwakuni. They have 2 services, so I usually go to the second service at 10:15. So in the mornings, I'm one of the children's ministry little teachers, but where I do toddlers. So they're like 3, yeah, like 3 or 4. But I do that at first service, and then I go to the second service. And I just texted them. I was like, I just twisted my ankle according to Google, so I don't think I'll be able to. And they have stairs in there, so I was like, I don't think I'll be able to move around, and I don't think I'll be able to teach this Sunday. They were like, oh my gosh, you're in prayers, they recommend it, so sweet, a blessing, literally. So I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Mind you, I have Awana 2 Sunday. So that was Saturday, right? It was pulsing. I had pain for like literally for 4 hours, constant pain. I don't take pills, you guys. When I get sick, I'm just sick until the Lord decides to heal me. But I'm not taking pills. I'm not taking any medicine because, one, I don't pop pills. I just don't like doing it. And Benadryl sometimes tastes nasty. Like, I did when I was a kid, obviously, because I have a mother. But, like, now I just deal with the pain, and I don't do none of that. So my body just got to fix it, honestly. So I didn't take nothing. So I was feeling it for 4 hours, and I was just like, wow, I cannot run a POT. Like, I was literally thinking about all the things that I cannot do anymore. Boom. That's Saturday. Sunday morning. So I wrapped it, I iced it and everything. And boom, Sunday morning, I get up and I can walk on it a little bit, And then come Monday, it's like I was fully healed, you guys. According to Google, 2 to 3 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks for a twisted ankle. 2 to 3 weeks. But 2 days? Because Sunday by 5, so I didn't go to church. I just got to watch it. By 4 o'clock, I got there about 3:30 or whatever. It starts at 4. I can kind of walk on it a little bit. I can. And then by Monday morning, guys, I went to medical, obviously. Went to medical. And I was like, they had no appointments for me that day. None. And I was like, well, I'm really nervous because the next appointment was going to be like a week or 2. Like, I ain't got time for that. If I got a twisted ankle, you guys, come on. Military, medical, crazy. Anyways, so I'm like, well, I'm really worried about it. I don't know what to do. Like, what do I do? I'm asking this corpsman. Mind you, I've never seen this corpsman in my life. But he was very sweet. You know what he does? He was like, you know what? He puts me in a room and he tells me, never mind, I'm not even gonna say that. Anyways, he puts me in a room and he basically does since I've had knee issues and everything, and I told him it was my knee because I was kind of feeling the aftermath in my knee as well. But I told him it was a knee injury instead of saying ankle, right? But I was worried and my ankle was kind of feeling fine because I could move it, right? So he did the knee test on my knees. He just did that like in his own time, like right there, because I wasn't gonna be able to be seen. He does it on me. He was like, you're good, you're good. And I was like, it just really relieved so much stress for me. And I was like, okay, I can walk, I can do this, I'm fine. And literally the Lord helped me in 2 days, you guys. 2 days. Come on. He is my healer. Who can do that? Only the Lord. That's what I'm saying. Like, he is the only person who can do the impossible for you. If he can do it for you, if he did it before, he can do it again. If he did it before, he can do it again. What? Okay. We're not gonna get into this song. But literally, healer, redeemer, deliverer. There's just so much. My strength, friend, advocate, restorer. All right. So, boom, you know how he's my healer. How I'm gonna just share a few, okay? Another thing. Oh Lord, this is getting personal. Anyways, so another thing that I was struggling with is the fact that a person from my past that, yeah, a person from my past that I love, right? Right. I haven't really seen them in a while, but we've been talking on and off, right? And I asked God, I prayed that prayer that was like, if he's not for me, then let me know. Let this desire go away. Like, let me have a bad feeling, because I get bad feelings, you know. Like, in past relationships, you guys, like, when I'm talking to them, when I'm like just starting to get to know them, like, I know this is not gonna work out. I don't know how I know, but I know. Mind you, I was not with God. I wasn't with God, but like I wasn't actively seeking him, you know. At that time I was lost, you know, even though he was still there, I was lost. I wasn't really paying attention to him really. But somehow every time I would almost get into a relationship or whatever, like start talking to them, like I literally know this is not for me. We would not work out for whatever reason, you know. And I never listened to my instincts. Yeah, we do now. We not stupid no more, you guys. Anyways, but this person, it was just like I always get a feeling, and I always be like, oh, but at the same time, you know, not everything in your past is supposed to be for your future, you know. But you never know what the Lord is planning. Swear he never likes my plans, you guys. I'm gonna say that again in another video probably, but swear he never likes my plans. Anyways, so but there was a situation, like a little conflict or whatever, that I'll probably speak about in another video, probably like more details. But basically, I was losing faith that this would work out, because I don't see, maybe it wasn't God, maybe it wasn't putting all these things and ideas in my head that this could work out or whatever, and how it would work out. But I was there in Idaho. So he's in Idaho, right? And I was there, and I told him I was there. And I didn't really get to see him for like 3 days or whatever. But I was still fine. I was just relaxed anyways, right? But one night I was so sad, you guys. Like, I was like, why am I even here? But I was supposed to be there, Lord. Like, I was supposed to be there, you guys. It's so weird how everything works out. Literally, I was crying, and I was so sad. I was in like such, I've never been sad like that. Lord, I'm not about to cry again. Anyways, I was so sad, and I was just crying to him, of course. And I was just like, I was just like, I don't even know what I was really saying, but I was really, really sad. I was like, why would you allow me to feel this way? You never gave me any negative emotions, things, and all these things, and can't even see this man. So I literally go to sleep crying. I wake up in the morning, I do my little devotional per usual. I brush my teeth, wash my face, you know, start getting ready for the day, normal routine. And then, literally right when I finish everything, boom, he calls me, top of the morning. And he's like, hey, I've got some free time. I'd like to see you. And I was just like, whoa, 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 whoa. That's very instant, Lord. You see me crying and you have mercy. This man, the Lord Jesus Christ, had mercy on my little poor soul, because I was bawling my little eyes out. So sad, you know, because me personally, I don't love people that easily. I mean, I love people easily, but like, when it comes to like a relationship, a personal relationship like that. Like, I don't think, yeah, no. So obviously it means a lot to me. And the Lord had mercy. I will always say this. The Lord had mercy on my soul that night. And the next morning, boom, see him, spend time with him. And it was actually really great. It was cool. Anyway, so yeah, he really, because I was losing my faith. I was losing my faith that it would work out. Because in November, I had written a prayer about it and everything, but I'm not even about to talk about that because we still gotta see. But yeah, so when I was losing my strength and my faith in that area of my life, I was literally about on the brink of literally losing it, and he literally was like, "No, you're still gonna have faith. Here's a little, you know, here's a little piece, you know, to keep going, right?" And so that's kind of what sustains me, you guys. Like, but at the same time, ain't nobody waiting at the same time. So as of right now, I kind of like left that alone, and I feel happy. Like, I just want them to do what they're doing, figure out their life and things that they're doing, and then I personally am doing me. Like, my life is not stopping because of you, you know? You're like, yeah, so I feel good. I'm not depressed. I'm not like sad at all whatsoever. And I'm not really thinking or dwelling on that situation. We don't really talk too much, really. It's just like friends, kind of. But yeah, and he really just restored my faith and hope and strength, you guys. Like, so we talked about how he's my healer. We talked about what's the specific word? Restorer of hope, honestly. And next, he is my provider. Like, at this point, he's my sugar daddy, you guys. Like, sugar daddy sounds crazy, but he's also a friend. Like, he talks to me and he's so funny. Like, literally, I love my alone time with him because he's so funny. But he's literally my sugar daddy. Like, he provides. So remember how I said that I couldn't submit my FAFSA when I just submitted it? You guys, so my tax return, I did my taxes when I came back from leave in March, and they said I usually get $600. I got $1,700 or $1,900. Yeah, $100 on my tax return, you guys. So $600 compared to $700 to $1,900. Yeah. So some of that went to Jesus Christ. Some of that went to somebody else. Some of that went to some bills. And then, yeah. Like, yeah. So with that, so I'm taking college classes, right? So my TA has run out because I was taking classes at the end of the year, and Ryan Juice starts in October, right? And to finish my degree, I thought I needed 6, but I need like 8 classes left. But my TA ran out in February, so I have to pay for 4 more classes, right? And each class is $750, and that is about like $2,250 that I needed to come up with, right? Or like budget into my schedule, right? Because I'm a budgeter. And literally, so my FAFSA went through, and I didn't use any, right, at all, because it gives you money every like semester or whatever, and I didn't use any, and literally sent me like almost $4,000. Let's round it up, $4,000. Sent me $4,000, you guys. And then, so that paid for, I was about to pay, I had just got paid too. So I was about to pay for, because I took 3 classes. And so the two were paid for by TA, and I was about to pay for that last class, $750, right? And then plus the books, yeah, at least $200 for books, right? So I was about to go ahead and pay. Got on the website and I was like, yeah, let me pay this. Da, da, da. And something, I was literally about to hit checkout and send. And something was just like, don't pay this right now. Don't pay this. And I was like, why? You know? So I didn't pay it and I went to go check my account. I checked my account and I seen the FAFSA hit. And I was like, oh, my Lanta. And it sent me $4,000. And it sent, and it covered all the other charges because I still had some books to pay for it from December. And I paid for everything, you guys. And then, so that means everything was paid for literally for that. And mind you, my savings is non-existent at that time, right? Because I just went on leave, so I spent at least $1,000, probably spent more, but at least $1,000 in that 20 days I was on leave. And mind you, the ticket to get there was $1,500, and I got that from my savings. So literally that $4,000 literally replenished my savings. So I literally got a free ticket, you guys. I got a free ticket home when I was been trying to do it all 2024. None of the classes worked. None of it worked out because it was in God's hands. I was trying to over here be proactive and do it months in advance and it still didn't work. How does that not work? I don't know, but God said no, right? He didn't like my plan. Anyways, so boom, sucked it up, paid for the ticket, and he paid for that. That was because now I got even more back into my savings. And the classes are paid, everything is paid for. And then I looked at the thing, I'm doing my calculations and everything. And then it sends me $3,000 more, you guys. $3,000 more to pay for my summer classes, which is the 3 classes that are in my summer session, which is a $2,250, not counting books, right? Send me $3,000. Boom. I got to send that straight. And then, so after my FAFSA hit, it always sends me whatever's left over, and it sent me $365. I sent that right back just so I could pay for the books that I'll be taking from these 3 classes that I just took, and then the other 3. But then boom, I got to send, so it sent me $3,000 for the summer classes, sessions 2. So I got to pay for all 3 classes. So everything is paid for, and I literally have some left over, like paid for. And for my school, I have to pay. So I take college online, obviously. I have to pay for the degree, which is, I believe it was $250 if you have a master's, and like $175. I think it's like $175 or $150 for the bachelor's degree. So whatever is left after the $300, because I just sent it all back just to make sure it covers everything. Whatever is left over, that should cover that fee as well. And so everything is covered for it. This man is a provider. This man is my sugar daddy. Like, I don't feel like I pay for anything, you guys. Like, I feel so spoiled. This man is faithful. I know I keep calling him a man. Keep calling him as a person. I'm sitting right here. But he is right here next to me. He is over my life. I am in his hands. You are in his hands. I promise you. He loves you so much. He's so faithful. His love, he's so faithful. Thank you, Jesus. Like, JC is my boo. Like, I'm so in love with him. Anyways, yeah, he's the provider. And I be in the gym. Lord, I have not. When I was on leave, I went to the gym maybe like 3 or 4 times. And then I ran like maybe once. So I was in the gym before I went on leave. I was in the gym, getting like gains, because right now our goal is to do the 1,000 pound club, not 5,000, 1,000 pounds. Anyways, so yeah. And so we're trying to, so that's bench press, deadlift, and squat. So that accumulate to 1,000 pounds. And literally, so I haven't been in the gym. And so my gains is not really gaining, But, so right now I'm in Oki for the bus. And I got new PRs, you guys. Like, he's my strength. When I tell you, I went to the gym and I hit 2 different PRs. I hit a new PR in bench when I've been stuck there for the longest. Hit a new PR in bench and a new PR in squat. I really wanted one in deadlift, but I couldn't even get my current PR. Anyways, but yes, 2 out of 3 PRs, new PRs. The strength of the Lord to say keep going, because we're going. Like, he is my strength, you guys. And then just a redeemer. He is also my redeemer. He gives me peace. He gives me love. He restores my soul. He renews my soul every morning, you guys. Like, I feel his love. He is my resting place. He is my hiding place, Lord. He's my friend. He's my love. Like, he is love, and I see it and I feel it. And it's just literally indescribable. Like, I don't know how to stress that enough to you guys. But literally recently, this is what I'm saying. All these things are happening, and the year just started. What else is he? Yeah. Another thing, to close this off, because this is a long story time, but there's just so much to say, you guys. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He's the good shepherd. Oh my gosh. But anyways, this last thing that he did, well, there's plenty more, but this is a long enough video. The last thing, you guys, that he did is I recently got promoted meritoriously to sergeant. I have been a corporal for over 3 years, you guys. And mind you, I wasn't really hungry for sergeant until 2023, February 2023, because that's when I was on my first meritorious sergeant board. So I was confident in my skills. I was like, nobody can beat me on this board. Da, da, da. Yeah, I had some pride. And so when I lost, I was like, it was a slap in the face. It was like a shocker. I was like confused. I was like, what did I do? Like, I was like confused because everyone's hyping me up. But in my head, I know what I possess, you know? So it's like, I was just so confused. I was like, did I do something wrong? Like, what? Like, I was just like, what do I need to do? Like, what was wrong, you know? Like, what did I need? What did I not have or possess? Mind you, my bestie was on the board, right? And she didn't have that much confidence because, mind you, based on the other people on the board, she was like the newest promoted, like less time in grade or whatever, but she won, which is great and everything. And see, that's another thing. Eunice is drama bombs because she's my bestie. Of course, I'm happy for her. But at that time, they was trying to make it seem like I was being salty because she won. But it's not even that. I was not even like not worried about her, but it was just like in my head, I'm just like thinking about myself. Like, it's literally just self-reflection. Like, damn, bro. Like, that just like beat my self-confidence, you know? I was just like, damn. What do I need to do? Like, what did I do, you know? But at the same time, like, I wasn't thinking about her happiness at the time, but it was just like, damn. You know? But at the same time, it's like, oh, my bestie got it, you know? Come on. Big sergeant. And then she had got a net, like, anyways, that's a whole, like, I can talk about her anytime, all the time. Yeah. Every time I think of stories, you guys, I always talk about her. Like, I was just talking about her the other day. And I got to talk to her today, too. So it was cool. Anyways, but it's just like, so ever since then, I was literally hungry and confused. Like, I've been on so many boards, you guys, and have not won. And I'm just like confused. I'm over here stacked. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you guys aren't going to understand this. But unless you're military, but like, I was so confused on how, but it wasn't in God's plan. And honestly, throughout these 3 years and 4 months, like, he has humbled me. There has been times where I'm like, you know what, I'm glad I'm a corporal, or I'm just here minding my business. Like, I'm good. Mind you, my section has so many corporals. I mean, so many corporals and so many sergeants. Like, there's just too many. So if we all have picked up, mind you, I'm at my second unit, and there's other people that are at their second unit in CUNY too. So it's like, if everyone picked up quickly, you know, that is a lot of sergeants to corporal ratio. That then, let's say everyone who's on our second duty station picked up sergeant, that would literally be, we'd have like 14 sergeants and like 10 corporals. That's too much for a section when we only have like 20, at max 20, maybe a little, yeah, maybe like 20 junior Marines. That's not too many. Anyways, but now I finally, like, there's been so many roadblockers. This is I could do a whole nother story time about this, but like, now that I finally picked up, well, got promoted meritoriously, the second, not the first sergeant, like, now I can't even believe it. I don't know what to do now, you know? And it's just so surreal seeing the rank on me now. Like, I've known I was gonna get promoted like for 2 weeks, and I was just like, wow. When I tell you I was praising God on Monday, I was praising God. I was like, oh, I was doing my dance. Like, I was like, oh yeah. But you guys, like, it's so surreal now, and it's just like, now I don't want, the time is here, now I don't know what to do, now I don't know how to act, like, I don't know, I'm just like here at this point. So it was definitely humbling, and it means so much more now, like, but I will always really cherish my time as a corporal. Like, I really gotten to see so many people grow, and sometimes they like to tell me their impact, and it's just really rewarding. And they just know me as Corporal Skag, you know? So, but yeah, like, it's, wow, he said it's my time now. Like, there's just so many blessings that are coming my way this year. And all I really want to do is just spend more time with him. Like, I really want to know him more, which we'll get into on another video, okay? So I'm going to let you guys go. But the Lord is good. The Lord is faithful. The Lord is good all the time, and all the time the Lord is good. Like, I just said a lot, okay? And I appreciate you watching this long video of what this year has, what the Lord has brought to me this year so far, thus far. Mind you, there are definitely obstacles and trials to come. Like, I've been studying. I've had so much time to study with him. And I'm learning so much, and I'm literally in love. I really love it. And it's amazing, and it's interesting, you guys. It's really interesting, and it blows my mind. And in all the questions I answer, he doesn't answer them in the moment. But literally the next day, I watched a video because I love watching Stephanie Aiko. Anyways, and she answers my questions in the video, in her sermons. Mind you, I'm watching videos that are from 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 6 years ago. Like, literally whatever comes up on my page or whatever, you know, my home screen, one of her videos is first because I watch her like that. But like, it'd be sometimes old videos and sometimes new videos, but the one I click on is the one that's for me, weirdly. When I tell you, I was like, I don't know about that title. And I just be refreshing or looking at other things. And then that video came back and I was like, all right, this one's for me. And tell me why. It literally answered one of my questions, 2 of my questions in the first 10 minutes, you guys. Like, the Lord is watching you. He's working. He is working while we're sleeping. He's working tomorrow, today, tomorrow. The Lord is the same. Like he's the same today, tomorrow, and forever. Like, he's unchanging. Like, and his love. I was watching God Is Not Dead, which is an amazing movie. Well, I'm watching the series, not gonna lie. Series of movies. But literally, one of the actors was like, well, in the movie, he was like, God doesn't love you. He's not going to love you more in heaven than he does now on earth. Like, exactly. Like, he literally, the love he has, he gave his son. He gave his only son. Jesus said, take this from me if, you know, but at the same time, he was obedient to death. He said, may your will be done, you know? Mind you, they're the same people, and the Lord knew. They know what was going to happen. And I promise you, none of us would want to be there during that sacrifice because it was crazy, you guys. It was gruesome and shame. He took it all away. He was obedient to death, and he conquered death 3 days ago. Mind you, we just celebrated Easter. Like, forget Easter, the Resurrection Sunday. Like, come on. Forget the damn Easter egg. Bunny. Fake. Let me not. Anyways, resurrection, the blood. Like, but you guys gotta go on your own journey, and I'm so excited for what the Lord is going to do for you guys. But this is just a little bit of my testimony because I haven't spilled all my beans yet, you know. But I'm gonna be transparent with you guys, and I really don't want to sit here and cry on video because of course I'm still crying. That's weird to me. That's just me personally. It's just my opinion. But I'm not recording myself crying. So if I ever get tear-eyed and start crying, that is, mind you, this is unfiltered. Like, that is real. So we're being real. We're being transparent. And what do I got to lie for? This is my life. Being somebody else is too hard. That is doing too much. Like, just be yourself. Anyways, thank you for watching. I pray you have a safe day. I'm gonna pray after this video because it's so long. But Lord, be with the person watching, and I thank you for them making it this far or watching this video in increments. But God bless them and everything that you have for them, Lord. Be with them, speak to them, and I pray you can use me to help others. In your holy name, I pray and lift you up and give you the praise of the goodness and faithfulness, Lord. I pray that they can see your faithfulness in their lives, Lord Jesus. Lord, I pray that they feel your love and know that it's undeniably you, Lord, only you, and that it can only be you, and that you are the only way, the truth, and the light, Lord. Lord, I lift them up, and I ask you to heal them and strengthen them and always give them protection, Lord. In your holy name, Jesus Christ. Lord Jesus, your name has so much power, Lord. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen, amen, amen. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And say just what resonated with you guys. Just put that in the comments. And remember to let me know if you're from Idaho. I'm in Seattle Seahawks fan, so let me know what your team is, because we just got the draft was done, you know, recently. So let me know. But yeah, peace in the streets.